so far has been impressive.
Most commercial drivers now, they have it on their vehicle, even though some have not complied. But the rate of compliance is encouraging. At least we can stop some vehicles and you see, okay, we have done this, we have done that. They show us their certificate. We can also just check it on our laptop. We can just watch it on our phone. We can just see whether they have complied. Just check their numbers and see if they have complied. And that is very interesting. Most of the fleet operators now, they now have it. The fleet operators that they've not been able to install their vehicle all, they have paid a contractor, a vendor for it, and they showed evidence of payment. Just like the vendor cannot meet up with their demand. And such people, they just requested for a little time, but there are evidences that they have started.
People really welcome it because it's a very good thing. Because if at all you are in Nori or you wanted to speed beyond what you can control, that particular speed limit, we have to checkmate you because it will not allow you to speed excessively. And our people have been buying it inside their vehicle so that one will, they will not be tempted rather with anything. Because if they fix this speed to 100 or to 90, so no amount of your strength to press the throttle down, it will not go beyond that thing. And when it doesn't go beyond what you can control, then God will definitely take control.
Apart from compliance, there's the benefit of individuals becoming more aware.
Consciousness is being drawn to what implications it will have on everybody and the need to abide by certain speed limits. That is, in addition to having installation of speed limiting device, the consciousness of individuals are drawn to safety. That is, you don't assume I've been driving for 20 years, I can always drive, and when I'm by the steering, I can always do any speed. Once you recognize you are not the only one on the highway. That is, if it does not affect you as an individual, which is going to do in the event of road crash, it will affect others. So as much as you give consideration to yourself, you give to others. Now, if you are not considering others, if you are not considering yourself, I feel you are immune against it, which is not the truth. We call it road rage, road accident immunity syndrome. I've been driving for 30 years, nothing can happen. I've prayed about it, yes, prayer answered. I've done this, I have done that, but consider others who are not like you.
While many road transport agencies are giving much attention to the issue of violation of speed limit, the General Manager of Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, Mr. Wale Musa, highlights some other factors.
I can tell you that the majority of the accident on the road is caused by recklessness on the part of news drivers. That I can say. You see where you're not supposed to speed. Yeah, you grab that, people overspeed. Where you're supposed to stop, give consideration to other drivers on the road, they don't. That's part of it. Then you could have drunkenness too. We have a lot of our drivers that go on the road being drunk. That's part of it too. But we've not really sat down to have that empirical data to compare which one is the major one in Nigeria. I don't think we have it, but it's a major factor. I have observed that we have three eyes: Lagos drivers, patience, inconsideration, and impunity. Now, when I say impatience, everybody's in a hurry. Maybe that's why you see where they say they overspeed. Not necessarily overspeed, but everybody's in a hurry. Okay, then we don't like to give consideration to others. Like everybody knows when you're on the at the roundabout, you give way to traffic on your right or whatever. People don't do that. Then when you say impunity, we don't like to obey laws. We don't like to obey laws. The traffic lights are there. You don't need men. When we deploy the traffic lights, we don't need men to deploy men again. So that we ensure that people obey the traffic lights. We don't need men there. Wherever we have traffic light, we shouldn't have any man there. Nobody should be manning it. Okay, that's the impunity. Then when you see those yellow buses on the road, the passenger want the vehicle to stop and pick them in front of their house, and the driver will most likely also pick where they see the passenger. So it's both ways. It's both ways. Zebra crossing, people don't want to stop on zebra crossing. You park where you are not supposed to park, and when you tell people they are not, they start quoting laws that don't exist, that they don't even know. So those are, I say, impunity, impatience, and inconsideration to other drivers.
Much of the recklessness attributed to commercial drivers has been traced to the consumption of alcohol.
We, member of National Union of Road Transport Workers, we are trying to educate our people that they shouldn't drink by the time they are traveling or when they are driving. Even we used to call them and hold meeting with them, and we organize our task force among ourselves to make sure now that the sales of alcohol, even in our park, is totally banned or discouraged rather. So if you see anybody bringing alcohol inside the park, we are going to penalize the person, or we either broke the bottle, because we don't want to encourage people. Because it's a situation whereby driver will have already load and then want to start and see aluma or sumalaja or ablobita or whatsoever that can intoxicate him. So he will be tempted to take it, and we discourage it totally. Even factually, monthly, if not fortnightly, we used to tell them and then hold meeting with them, and among our agenda we include the point of you shouldn't drink inside it.
In Lagos State, a deterrent to breaking traffic rules are the mobile courts, manned by highly qualified magistrates of the state judiciary. They summarily try cases involving traffic and environmental offenders.
The concept of mobile courts is just to do it there immediately, so that you can know your fate. Then such person will just go and do what he or she is supposed to do, and then the vehicle will get back to the road and start moving. So mobile court has been doing a lot of it. That concept has been helping us. So it reduced the enforcement, and it's also reduced the number of vehicles that our agencies like LASPA or VIS do apprehend in most cases.